Hello everyone watching on YouTube and welcome back to Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. We're going to continue where we left off. I have not played... Does it actually have a date? It doesn't have a date. No, a lot of games have dates on them. I don't remember when I played last. I think it's been about 2 weeks. The last time I played it was before Spider-Man came out, and I think that was about 2 weeks ago, and I just focused on Tales of Arise and Spider-Man for a little bit because I wanted to finish Spider-Man, and I need to get Tales of Arise done before the DLC drops soon. But I'm back now with some 3 Hopes. It also has been slow uploading on YouTube for 3 Hopes, but, you know. I'm pretty sure I said that's how it would be when I started this playthrough anyway. So we have awards, support conversations. It looks like we just finished a chapter last time. So we are at the start of a chapter. Hello, Arval. An eye for an eye has been the prevailing thought for millennia, but what do you think? Is revenge the best course of action? Not usually. That mentality is the reason we're constantly at war with each other. Honestly, I'm not sure what the right thing to do is.
What do you think?
If there were an easy answer, the world would already have found peace, don't you think? Yeah, revenge is complicated. Also, characters bent on revenge normally make for good characters, so what are you supposed to do? They want to attack Bergley's territory. Have they lost their minds? Okay, right. So our goal, Claude said our goal is to take over Bergley's territory because it's a huge source of, like, food or whatever, and will be important for us in the future or something like that, but also Count Bergley's is, like, the manliest man of all time. We're not going against Count Bergley's directly, are we? In the face of his strength, we'll crumble like a poorly preserved manuscript. Now I'm miserable. All I want to do is curl up and go to sleep. I feel that, Linhart. I feel that. I might have a support convo with you, but we'll worry about that later. So anyways, yeah, I haven't played in like 2 weeks. I've been playing a lot of Tales of Arise. I played all of Spider-Man 2, so I'm probably going to be a little rusty. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. House Ardelia no longer has any resources to contribute to the war effort, which means I need to fight even harder to make up for that. Cheer on.
Absolutely.
That's the spirit. Don't stop until everyone in Fódlan knows your name. I've got your back.
Oh.
I'm not trying to become famous, you know. I don't care who knows my name. Yeah, I didn't really mean it as a, like, become famous thing. When it said cheer on, I was gonna be like, oh, good on you for, you know, doing what you can. Not necessarily like, hey, get famous.
That can't be.
We drove the Imperial Army out of our territory, so is it really necessary to keep fighting? No, I mean, it certainly seems like it could be beneficial for us in the future. I just wonder if we had an opportunity to lay down our weapons. I'm sorry to bring it up. Probably not when Edelgard is involved. Claude, what are you doing all the way out here?
Well, I'm stumped.
A lot of people still disagree with our plan to attack the Empire. I knew opinions would be split, but now I'm wondering if it's alright to move forward with it. I do think you gotta stay confident with what you say.
Let's see.
You put a lot of thought into this decision. You can be more confident in yourself. Ha, you're right. Thanks, that makes me feel a lot better. It wouldn't do for me to be hesitant when I'm the one who suggested attacking in the first place. By the way, chat, it has been so long since I streamed this last that I don't remember if I had any special audio settings for it. So let me know, specifically when we get into the combat, if it is too loud or too quiet, and I'll try and adjust it a bit on the fly.
Oh, hey.
The Empire started this war. I really want to catch them off guard and make them regret it. Plus, we might run into Gerald's mercenaries again. We might.
Right on.
Yeah, I think that's a real possibility. I'm hoping we see them again, too. Huh, any particular reason? I mean, I've got one of my own, I guess. Look, let's just try to get through this in one piece. All right, so we're just going to continue to dance around the fact that Leonia idealizes Geralt, and I'm going to kill Geralt, the Gatekeeper.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. I want to get even with the Imperial Army, too, since they captured Garreg Mach. But I'm charged with defending this gate, and I intend to carry out my duty to the fullest. So I'm counting on you to get revenge for me. Welcome to stream, Jeppo. Enjoy Tales of Arise. It's fantastic. Does Fire Emblem have timelines? I don't understand what this question means. Oh, that's right, we recruited Bernadetta.
Oh, no.
Why am I suddenly part of the Alliance army? I'm not supposed to be here. You can't force me to fight. No way, no how. Comfort. Yeah, you got the short end of the stick there. I guess they were impressed with your bow skills. I never should have learned to wield that thing, but I needed it to survive. Poor Bernadetta. Hilda, Hilda, Hilda. If I recall, Count Bergley's son was in the Black Eagle house back at the academy. Yeah, Caspar. He was super energetic, but I can't remember his name for the life of me. What was it again? Caspar. Wasn't it Caspar? I heard his dad was some kind of lord.
Oh, definitely.
Yes, that's it, Caspar. He was always picking fights. Just what you'd expect from the son of a famous general. I wonder if we'll have to face him like we did with Ferdinand. We already faced him. we already fought him, Hilda.
So, listen.
I haven't crossed the Great Bridge. I can't talk today. The Great Bridge of Murden since I was a student at the Officers Academy. It was for the annual class contest called the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, which was held in Gronder Field. I remember this from Three Houses. Speaking of which, the Golden Deer House came in dead last when I participated. It still hurts when I think about it. Well, you know. These things, they do happen. Hello. Though I do not have the right to express my opinion about the attack, I'm still apprehensive about it. In the unlikely event that we lose, Gloucester territory will be the Empire's first target. It is imperative we claim victory so that we do not needlessly drag more citizens into this war. If the citizens didn't want to be drawn into war, then they should have won the war themselves.
In all honesty,
I've always wanted to take on Count Burgleys. No doubt you want the same, Sonia, but could you leave him to me? You got it.
Let's see.
He's all yours. I actually wanted to avoid him. I didn't expect to hear that from you. You know he's the strongest man in the Empire, right? Doesn't the mere thought get your blood pumping? I mean, yeah, but I wanted Holst to be the one to fight him. I thought it'd be cool.
Difference between victory and defeat.
All right. You have already mastered Myrmidon? Oh, because I'm just trying to get you to master whatever you can. Okay, I see. Master Fighter, I guess. I'm just setting you to something so I can immediately hit the begin training button, if I'm being honest. Does Three Hopes happen before or after Three Houses? They are, unrelated in that respect. I guess that would be a different timeline, is what you're talking about. Three Hopes happens instead of Three Houses and vice versa. Either one happens or the other does.
Time to work you into shape.
Mock battle. Let me see here. You can master Pegasus Knight. You have that unlocked. Okay. Lysithia. Was there a specific thing I wanted you to learn? Appraisal. Could be nice. What is sneak attack? Whoops. Attacking foes from behind greatly increases damage in proportion to dex. That could be fun. Gold for beating enemies. Cool. Makes it easy to perform perfect guards. I never do perfect guards. Increases the potency of vulneraries, concoctions, and etc. Okay. Restores the awakening bar with each critical hit. Yeah, those both sound really nice. Okay, so let's have you, like, try and get these skills. Are you looking forward to playing Tales of Arise again? Absolutely. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I'm going to have Marianne go down the same path as Lysithia right now. We're going to be doing more Rise tomorrow. We're going to be finishing the main story tomorrow. Alright, I just want you to train as those classes, not actually be them. So now we can set you to training as Thief. You finish training as Brigand. I don't know what I wanted from these, but I got it. What else could I possibly have you master? We should have you master the base classes. Whoops. It seems worth it just to have people master the base classes and see where they can go from there. I don't think having you master Monk will be worth my time, though. Can we switch out Raphael for... Yeah, put in Claude. Put Claude in there. And then I actually think putting Shamir and Claude together will work really well. So swap with Shamir. Yeah, I was about to say, you should both give a bonus to each other about the Archer class, because Shamir has it mastered, and then Claude has the base classes mastered, I think. And that looks good. Everyone's learning something. The Tales of Arise DLC is on November 9th, so it's not this coming Thursday, but the following Thursday. And I will be streaming on a Thursday for it. I wish it was coming out on, like, a Friday instead, but, you know. Such is life. All right, you mastered fighter. What's a good class for you? Deathblow? Deathblow is really nice. Yeah, let's get you brigand.
Training can be the difference between
Not what I meant to
victory
click.
and defeat.
Acquire class. We will give Leonie brigand, because it seems like a fun one to do. Behold, she has a very rusted axe. Do we not have any better axes to train with? And there you go.
You say that, Balti, but you always train with me in earnest. It really helps, you know?
I wasn't expecting dialogue.
Holst will bust my chops if I send you home with bruises. But it also doesn't do you any good if I hold back.
Balthus, I don't know how to tell you this, but Hilda will end you.
Taken a nap yet?
I feel that, Hilda. All right, lot of mastery there. Good. And we've used most of our training points, so we're good for now to step off on it.
The old sleeve.
One heart, one mind? What the heck is one heart, one mind?
Training can be the with proper training.
All
you'll
right,
be
cool.
unstoppable.
Let's finish talking to everyone, and then we need to use some activity points. Well, look who it is, the big bad sellsword folks just can't stop talking about. Heard the Alliance leader went and made you a general, yeah? Bet that put some coin in your pocket. Sure did.
Let's see.
Yeah, now, my purse has been bone dry these past 2 years, though.
I get you.
So you were down on your luck too, huh? Guess we're not so different then. It do be that way sometimes, brother. Hello, Raphael. What a shock seeing you near the kitchen.
Yeah.
Someone said we're attacking the Empire's food stores next, which means if we win, we can eat to our heart's content, right? Raised doubts.
Are you sure?
Maybe if you're maybe if you're craving wheat, but I don't think there's gonna be any meat around. Aw, man, but meat's my favorite. You know, I'd eat nothing but the stuff if I could. It's one of your, like, 2 personality traits, so that makes a lot of sense. Dude, hunger really do be the true enemy, though. Anyone ever think about that? Ever think about how hunger is the true enemy? Yeah, give me this. And Leonie and Balthus works for me. Golden Deer only use rusted axes because if they used good ones, then there would be danger with Hilda. Hilda busts out her Frey Kugel in the middle of training and just blows up the entire stage. I'd love to see it.
Thanks. I love this.
Hey, my favorite. You sure know how to brighten a guy's day.
That's what I'm saying. Give me those buffs.
Whenever you're hungry.
All right, I would like one more. I think just one more and we'll be good for now. Here we go. This is a good buff, and we have a good amount of this stuff. Hilda, Hilda, Hilda. Why did Hilda and Raphael have so many points together? I'm already coming up on A rank with Hilda. That's amazing. Do Hilda and Ignatz. They're close to a C. I feel like my supports are leveling up so fast. I don't know if this is how it went in the first playthrough or not.
Solid.
Yo, solid? Solid? They have the male version of Sonya say that too.
This is one of my favorites.
So I've heard. Hey.
Back whenever you're hungry.
Okay, let's finish talking. We've only got like 3 more blue dots to talk to. Those are the ones I'm worried about because they're the unique characters. On the other side of the Great Bridge lies Gronder Field, the breadbasket of Fódlan. Much of the Imperial Army's food supply probably comes from there, so even if we were to seize control of it now, the Empire would lose no time in taking it back. I trust Claude, of course, but I'd prefer to avoid getting mired in a back and forth like that. Yeah, if it's as important as they're saying it is, then the Empire really can't afford to just let that sit.
Actually.
I've been tasked with guarding the Great Bridge of Murden, so I won't be going with you to the Empire. It's too bad, really. I wanted to give Count Bergles a swift kick in the pants. I'll have to settle for ensuring the enemy doesn't set foot in Leicester, even if you lose your battle.
Please.
So you can fight knowing I have your back? Look after everyone for me, would you? It looks like Judith isn't going to be a playable character, and I'm so glad that Holst is a playable character, but I'm surprised that Judith isn't. The Imperial Army hasn't made any major moves yet, but they're sure to notice what we're up to soon. The question is whether they'll try to intercept us or fortify their defenses. What do you think? I think they'll intercept. If Count Burgley's is as good as people say, then he'll try to intercept us.
All right.
I agree, which means we'll be fighting on the plains. How fun.
Well, how'd it go?
Give advanced seal, thank you. You've worked real hard for this, put it to good use.
Any result's a good result.
I don't know about that. Can I actually get an advanced class on someone now that I have that advanced seal? Is anyone like able to? The only thing that stops you from going to advanced level is having an advanced seal in this game, isn't it?
Between victory and defeat.
I think it is. No, they're locked. Oh, I think we have to upgrade the training ground to be able to take the advancement thing, I think. All right, well, what supports do we have? How many do I have to do right now? A lot. Like a lot, but we've already done a lot of talking. Let's get this C rank with Raphael done, and maybe this C rank. Oh, we have a C rank with Holst. I have a lot of B ranks. What the heck? Let's do the C rank with Holst.
Hey, Holst. You here to train?
That's right. I was just about to get started, in fact.
Perfect. Mind if I join you?
Be my guest. I was only planning on honing the fundamentals, mind you.
Oh. I was actually hoping we could spar a little. I've heard stories about you for as long as I can remember. People say you're the mightiest warrior in all of Leicester. So I thought this would be a good chance to learn a little something about your strength.
I'm afraid you'd likely learn little from such a bout.
What? Why?
I can't go all out against an ally. When I spar, I have to take care not to kill my partner, unlike in a real fight.
I can live with a few broken bones. Just show me what you've got.
If I do, broken bones will be the least of your worries. I'm well aware of your strength. I'd be in for a world of trouble myself if I held anything back.
So, is there anything I can do to convince you?
If you're that insistent about it, I suppose there is one thing that would change my mind.
Making a move on Hilda.
You mean if I made a move on Hilda?
You? On her? Now why would I want to kill you for that? Don't be ridiculous. But no, that's not what I meant. The only way you'll experience my full might is if you face me as an enemy. After all, there's no greater teacher than the battlefield.
Following this, Sonya switched sides to the Empire and decimated all of Leicester. And then Claude said, Holst, how could you do this?
The vast majority of what I've learned didn't come from lectures or drills. It came from dancing with death, time and again in the heat of battle. So, what do you say, friend? Care to team up with the enemy and pit your steel against mine?
Maybe someday.
I don't know. I'll think about it.
Oh, so you'd actually consider it. Nothing wrong with that, I suppose. You have to keep your options open.
Anyway, for now I can settle for honing the fundamentals alongside an ally.
Wonderful. Shall we begin?
Oh, that was a funny one. All right, we have a lot of other skits to do. Not skits. What about... That's Tales of. I've been playing too much Tales of. No, I haven't. I love Tales of. You can never have too much. We have a lot of supports, but let's get a little action going so I can remind myself how to play the game. And we'll slowly, like, after every fight, we'll do, like, 2 or 3 supports and slowly chunk through them in this chapter.
Are you headed to?